Okay, well, welcome everybody to our Pink and Plexus team meeting. And first and foremost, I want to remind everybody, I'm going to remind you a couple of times during the call, if you're on the call, you need to send Trila a message and tell her that you're on this call so that you go in the drawing. Okay, first, I want to welcome our newest team members, and we've started November off with a bang. I'm beyond excited about this. We've added Terry Ernest, Damon Freeman, Sheila Milliken, and Pamela Murray. I'm just so excited that you guys have joined our team, and we just want you to know that we're here to help you. If there's anything we can do to make your Plexus journey better in any capacity, you just reach out to us and let us know. We're always available, except, like Tracy just found out, I can't do things on date night because that's non-negotiable. Okay. I know, sorry. So anyway, first I want to thank Trila for covering for me last week because I still have a job, which I'm working really hard to get away from. But until then, Trila is gracious and steps in and does my team calls for me, which leads me into my next comment. Thank you, Trila, so much. They say, you have to develop leaders if you're going to be a leader. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. And I can honestly say, thank goodness that Trila has definitely stepped up and taken a strong leadership position. Of course, she has a big team, so anyway. But it really helps. And so that leads me into next Tuesday night. The church that I attend offering a leadership seminar hosted by a businesswoman here in the area. And I am actually going to go ahead and attend that leadership seminar. And if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you would like to attend that leadership seminar with me, let me know. At the same time, Trila is going to host our team calls. So you've got two options next week on building your business. Either you can be dialed into the team call, which as always will be amazing, or you can join me in the leadership meeting. So I want to go over a couple of things really, really quick. How exciting is the November incentive? I am pumped, Jazz, because let me tell you something. I use the Erin Condren planner, and guys, it's $60 or $75. So if you can get either three customers, three ambassadors, one customer, two ambassadors, one customer, whatever combination, you're going to win this new Plexus planner. And we saw it at Leaders Retreat, and I'm telling you, you need this. This is going to be a game changer for you and your business. So make sure that your customers purchase at least $50. I got a new customer the other night. Dang it, she only purchased $39.95. I tried to upsell her, but it didn't work. But anyway, you've got till the end of the month. This is so doable. And you guys are going to love, love, love this planner. So get with it. If you need help, reach out to us. Okay, Super Saturday. Okay, I don't even know where to go with this. At least right now we've got 14 that's scheduled to go. We have, I think, 7 in the Little Rock area. And the deal is that Dallas sold out like that. I mean like that. I don't know how I got in because I was in Vegas. And I thought, I just went with my gut. I thought, I better go ahead and try and do this. And luckily, I got a ticket. I'm praying, and they are supposed to be looking for a bigger venue. So, here, I can mute. I think I can mute. Let me see. Can you guys mute your lines? Let me see.
I think the ones that are on the phone, they have to mute it themselves.
Yeah, y'all, I think just push your mute button on your phone. Okay, so anyway, Super Saturday, I'm going to try, hopefully they're finding a bigger venue. I did hear that they opened some more seats up in Dallas. I don't know. So all I can say is go on every day and try. If there's a wait list option, make sure that you get on the wait list option. Okay, I want to do 2 quick shout outs. We've got 2 hot Plexus chicks that are doing some events this weekend. Monica Cody is actually doing a vendor event at her house this weekend. If you guys haven't seen the graphic, check it out. Y'all, these vendor events that you host at your house are so incredible, because here's what happens. You get 5, 6, 7, 8 vendors to come and present at your house. You make up one graphic. All of you share that graphic on social media, and what happens is you've got all these friends that are friends of the guy who's going to come and sell herbs at her thing, that really haven't ever heard of Plexus, which we all know is all natural. But anyway, so now he's advertising for all those people. Then you got these Rodan and Fields people. They're all advertising. Then you've got all these people. So essentially what you're doing is kind of like multi-level marketing, where it just blows up and everybody is advertising for this event. So you get a lot of traffic. You meet a lot of new people. So that's a great idea if you have never done a vendor event in your house. And I'm telling you, it helps. Like we did one here at my house. I think I signed 2 or 3 ambassadors that day. Okay, then Julie DeCabe, she's doing a fair, I think in Waco, Texas. Holy cow, I'm so excited about that. So congratulations, ladies, for stepping out and putting together an event. We all know that meetings make money. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our CEO of online events, Miss Trila, and she's going to share with you what we're doing, or what she's doing, to help you build your business in the next 2 months. Trila?
Hi, guys. Okay, first of all, please don't forget about the Healthy in the Holidays group. It is, it's going pretty well. I've been kind of lax lately about posting, but other people have kind of stepped up the game too and are helping me out by posting. It is an easy way to kind of introduce people to Plexus without selling them anything. It's just an easy page to say, hey, my team's doing this, and they're trying to encourage each other to eat better and exercise more. If you're interested in joining or being on the page, I can put you on the page, and you can log on as often as you want, or never. You know, it's just as much as they want, a time they want to put into it. So I also throw in Plexus information every week to try to let them know about the products without trying to sound too much like we're trying to really push them into Plexus. But I have a number of people on mine that have never ordered Plexus. Several of them have said that they won't. They're not interested in it. But I keep hoping maybe, you know, after the time of seeing all of us and how much we love it and how much it's helped us, then maybe they'll order something, you know, along the way. Whether they do or not, it's just, it helps me. This was kind of a personal thing for me, a selfish thing. I needed help. I still do. But it's, you know, the holidays are a tough time, and that's why I did it, because I wanted to try to give everybody as much support as we possibly could. Right now, I only have one online party scheduled for November, and there's a reason for this, but the date is Thursday the 17th. I posted a graphic, I think yesterday or the day before, that you could start using to advertise. Now, this is a party that I would have to add you to the page, and then you add your people. This is not a required thing for you to do. It's something that I do to help you, and no other strings attached. If you have some people that you think would be interested in just reading along some posts and getting some information, then add them to the page. You do not personally have to be on during those 2 hours. It's great if you can be, but if you can't, let us do the work for you. If and when they're ready to order, we send them back to you. So it's a no-win or no-lose situation, a win-win situation for everybody. Terry, can I say about the drawing for that?
Sure.
Okay. We're going to have a drawing this time for those who are involved in the online party. You can get your name in the hat for being on the party or for having a potential on the party. So the more you have, the more times your name gets in the drawing, and we're just kind of doing that to give you an incentive to see how wonderful these are, because I really think they're great opportunities. Oh, wow. You ready for me to go on to the countdown?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay. We've come up with this really great idea, we think. We hope y'all agree. We are going to do a countdown to Christmas. We're going to start it on December the 1st, and we're going to do a 24-day countdown with a belly blaster. You know, the shakes mixed with chromium supposedly target the visceral fat, and I'm still looking for the articles for that to document. But we're going to encourage people to order a bag of Slim and 2 bags of P96 shakes and drink a shake a day, and in the month of December. And of course, we have all these wonderful recipes that we can share with them and highlight different recipes and everything. And just try to get them to maybe lose some inches around the belly area. And wouldn't that be fun? You know, thinking about Santa and his ho-ho jelly belly, and thinking, you know, we can shrink this jelly belly maybe these 24 days if we concentrate and work real hard. So that's kind of our thought. We will kick it off immediately after Thanksgiving. Did we say after Thanksgiving? No, before Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving, we're going to have to start kicking it off. Right immediately following the online party, we're going to start pushing it because they'll need to order to get their products in to have them for December the 1st. So we're really excited about it. We hope you like the idea too. Of course, if somebody just wants to order the shakes and not the Slim, or just the Slim and not the shakes and still be a part of it, hey, we're all for that too. But we just thought it'd be kind of fun. And I'm trying to work on some graphics with the Spanish belly and things like that. So, okay, did I cover everything?
So I wanted to talk about a couple of things real quick that have to do with Trila's deal. First of all, the Healthy for the Holidays. Okay, listen, I did a boost on Saturday. I got probably 6, 7, or 8 potentials. I've already mailed out some samples. And here's the thing. As soon as you get somebody who's, if they talk to you about Plexus, send them a private message and say, hey, we have a Healthy for the Holidays Facebook page. It's just, I posted yesterday or the day before the verbiage that I use. Ask them if they'll let you put them on that Facebook page. Y'all, that's not a sales pitch. That's not salesy. That's showing them that you care about them and that you want their health to be the most important thing. And I have not had one person say, don't put me on that page. So if you get any potentials, any leads, start with adding them to that team page. Y'all, it's going to help you. Okay, the other thing, I want to make sure that that you've all got your goals done. My first one, give thanks every day. So make sure you've got your goals done and that you're checking them every day. I can't tell you how important that is. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the online party. So here's the deal. When you're sitting there, and Trila's talked about this before, when you're sitting there on that online party, watch other people's posts. I saw a guy post something the other day about how he wasn't making any money and because he delivers pizza. Anyway, so we have an appointment with him because I reached out to him. So pay attention to what other people are posting. Another girl posted this horrible story yesterday about how she had some horrible staph infection like in her face and all this other stuff. And I just wrote to her and I said, I saw your post. I am so sorry that you're struggling. And she had gone to the doctor. I said, have you ever read about probiotics and how they help you stay healthy? And I just said, when you're feeling better, message me. I'd love to visit with you. And I said, please get well quickly. And she wrote me back, thank you so much. I will contact you when I feel better. So watch what people are posting and don't come across as salesy, pushy, or whatever. Come across as genuinely concerned. Okay. To the meat of the matter, I'm going to go really quick. So at Leaders Retreat, one of the things that y'all, when they start these contests, the reason that you really, really need to push to make these contests, not just the parties. Holy cow, the parties were crazy this year. That Halloween party, biggest Halloween party, and this is my third one. Y'all, it gets better every single year. I mean, I hope you saw our cute little costumes. But anyway, it gets better every year. And what they do is they bring in entertainment, they bring in motivational speakers, and I mean, it's just amazing. Well, the person that they brought in this year as a motivational speaker was Carrie Wilkerson, and she is the author of The Barefoot Executive. Is that right? Is that right? I think it's right.
Yes.
Yeah. For a minute. Anyway, I'm telling you, if you haven't read her book or downloaded her book, y'all have got to do that. She also has a Facebook page and a blog. So she posts stuff on Facebook all the time, and it's inspirational. And she came out, of course, I just fell madly in love with her because she's just this bubbly, amazing mom and wife and executive and just a great presenter, a great speaker. And I just fell madly in love with her. But she kind of put together a special presentation for the Plexus ambassadors. And what she did was she did a play on the term DNA. Okay, so what she was saying, and I believe this 100%, and I have a lot of notes, so I'm going to cheat. Some of us are born leaders, and some of us are not. I didn't know I was a leader until I decided to be a leader. Some of us have never led before because we've never been in that position. Some of us have tried and failed. Some of us have ended up in a leadership position when we never even intended to. But what she talked about was, if you feel like you were not born a leader or you're not a leader, here's the good news. You can become one. Starting right now, starting at this very minute, you get to change your position. You get to create the leader that you want to do, that you want to be. One of the things that she talked about, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this, is letting others control you. So a lot of us are in that rut of, okay, you're a wife, you're a mom, you're an administrative assistant, you're a grandmother. You've got all these labels on you that other people have controlled. And starting right now, you don't have to let anybody or anything control your destiny. You have to take control. So what does she say about DNA? Well, the D. She says you have to have desire. You have to have drive. You have to have determination. And you have to be desperate. But the main thing that she talked about was you have to know your destination. And I think that that's something that a lot of people on our team are not really clear on. They're like, oh, I'll be happy if I make it to silver. I'll be happy if I make it to gold. But you know what? That's not good enough. You've got to get a little bit desperate. You got to get all that desire and drive, and you've got to put it in force. If you don't know what your destination is, why would somebody follow you? If you get into the car with an Uber driver and he never says to you, where do you want to go? Why would you get in the car with him? If he's not going to listen to you, if he's not going to go to your destination, why would you get in the car? You've got to be clear on your destination, and you've got to be clear on what your destination is for. And let me tell you something. Money is not enough. You cannot sit there and look at that red and blue graph, which we all look at all the time, and say, oh, if I can just get to Ruby, financially, I will be okay, and that's what I need. You got to look at the bigger picture. What do you want? Do you want to retire? Do you want to pay off your mortgage? Do you want your children to go to college? What do you want? You have got to get to the destination, and you've got to have it in your head. I know exactly what I want. I know it, and I want it every single day, and I work towards it. The other thing that you have to do is you have to get your shareholders to agree on your destination. So this is huge, and this is a touchy subject, because who are your shareholders in this adventure? Well, first and foremost, it's your spouse. And then it's your children. And then it's the rest of your family. And for me, it's also my bosses at work. So here's the deal. If you have, and guys, there are not millions, there are lots and lots of ambassadors who do not have their spouse as a shareholder yet. One of the things that she said is you have to show them the return on their investment. So one of the things that she said, if it's your husband and, he's a little aggravated about this, or he's feeling left out or whatever, she said, first and foremost, for a man, show him the money. Show him that you've made some money. She said that helps a whole lot. I know that Rebecca Bradshaw shared with us at one point that her kids loves the Plexus Mommy because she doesn't have migraines anymore. She feels better. She has more energy. She wants to go outside and hike with them and take them fishing. I mean, we've seen the posts. So show your shareholders the return on their investment. Pull them into your journey. Make them part of your journey. And remember, there should be non-negotiable things such as date night or church or family gatherings. Guys, if you're hosting Thanksgiving dinner at your house and you're working your business, stop it. Okay? Stop it. People are going to buy Plexus after Thanksgiving dinner too. So, show your shareholders what their return on their investment is, because really and truly, they're having to do without too. They're going to miss out some time with you. And remember this, if you get to a point where you can retire, then you can work this during the day, and you're going to free up so much time with your family. So show them the big picture, show them the end result, show them your destination. One other thing that she talked about that I think is really important is ask your spouse what they need. So if you get into situations where your spouse is feeling left out, let's just be honest. A lot of this business happens in the evening because a lot of your customers are working. So your spouse may have to do without you sitting on the couch next to them watching TV. If there are things that are really important to your spouse, you need to find out what they are, and you need to work to accommodate that. I'm so blessed and so lucky. I have a long commute, an hour to work, an hour home. Thankfully, JD is on board 100%. He a lot of times will cook dinner, but I'm also respectful of him. When I crawl in bed, I try not to sit there and look at my phone the whole time. I try really hard. Thursday nights, him. I made one mistake one time, and I didn't do that, and he never said a word, but at the same time, I felt bad about it. Okay, I have to hurry. Okay, the end is your narrative, and we've talked about this. Bless you, Trila. We've talked about this multiple times. What is the story in your head? Guys, if you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, I will never make it to Ruby, then you're right. You have to change your story. You have to say to yourself, I am diamond. I am a diamond in the making. I am going to be diamond. Because let me tell you something, what you're saying in your head, your customers hear. If you start a conversation with a customer and you're saying to yourself, oh, she's not going to sign up, or she's not, you know what? Why would she? Change the narrative in your head. And let me tell you something. When you go into a meeting or you go to meet somebody, y'all got to do the Superwoman stance. You've got to stand there and say to yourself, I've got this. I know that Plexus is the best thing for this person. And you've got to go in there and you've got to win it. You can do it, but you've got to tell yourself, I can do this. I am going to rank up. I'm going to re-rank. I'm going to be silver. But you have got to change the narrative in your head. If you're not closing deals, guys, do some research. What are you saying in your head? Because what you're saying in your head is probably coming out of your mouth or coming out of your body language or coming out somehow. So do some research. Get online. Guys, Google. How do you close a deal? Network marketing. What are the words I need to say? Big Al. He'll tell you exactly what you need to say. And if you don't believe it, how are you going to achieve it? Come on, change the narrative in your head. I know I can be diamond. I know I'm going to Hawaii. You saw my outfit. I've already declared it. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, stop saying things like I should do this or I should do that. Stop shoulding. Stop it. She was big on these two words. Stop it. Stop it. You've got to stop blaming yourself. You've got to stop with the excuses. She said, you've got to own it. Blame is so easy. Blame is the easiest answer of all. You're sitting there and you're going, well, I should have gotten online tonight and I should have messaged all these people. But, there's a new comedy on TV and I wanted to watch it. Stop it. Stop blaming. You've got to declare your destination, because if you don't declare your destination, you're giving yourself room for excuses. Stop it. Stop with the excuses. Stop blaming. Don't call me up and say, oh, Terry, blah, blah, blah happened. If it's a problem, solve it. Move on to the next one. You've got to change your narrative today. Okay, the last thing, action. Action does not mean thinking about it. Okay? If you're sitting there thinking about it, that's not going to pay you. You're not going to make any money from just sitting there thinking about it. Action. You've got to get up and you've got to do something. And I'm going to be harsh now. If you're sitting in front of that TV, then you're probably not sharing Plexus. I know that people say, oh, I can multitask. I can sit here and watch this on TV. I can watch this with the stars, and I can post, and I can private message. Y'all, it doesn't work. I'm telling you, the best decision I ever made was when I separated myself from the TV area, and I got a little desk, and I come in here, and I dedicate. I would much rather see you dedicate 1 solid hour every day, no TV, no bull coming into your brain. Focus 1 solid hour, sit there, go through your list, contact those people, do it, and move on. If that's what you need to do, because a lot of you have children, husbands, whatever, you've got other jobs. Guys, dedicate it. Stop it. And I'm telling you, multitasking does not work. You've got to focus. Okay, here's the thing she said. You've got to do income-producing activities first. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to be really honest. And this is hard. This is really hard. The bigger a team gets, this is the hardest part. You want to help your team first. You want to get in there and solve all their problems. Don't do it. You got to do income-producing activities first. And let me tell you, I've got a great spreadsheet that Phil Mango did that helps you monitor whether you're doing those income-producing activities. You first and foremost, you've got to follow up. You've got to message people. You've got to post. You've got to set your Hootsuite up. Those are the things. She also talked about you've got to get out and meet new people. If you're not meeting new people, how are you filling that funnel? You've got to talk to people. You've got to make some contacts. Spend some time. Do a boost. Go back and every person that comments anything on your boost, build a relationship with them. Message them. Can I send you a friend request? And then start a relationship. I'm telling you, it works. You've also got to take your products. It's really hard to be a great ambassador if you are not taking the products. She talked about you got to get in alignment. You got to get in alignment with your team, your products, your message, your mouth, what you're saying, your future, your destination, your narrative, your action plan, your learning, your personal development. It's all an action. And if you've read the 4-year career, you're sitting there, and I know you're sitting there going, oh, Terry, that's so much stuff to do. Well, I'm year 3 into it, and I couldn't be happier with what my results are. Okay, I can do this. I don't care if it takes me 4 more years to be diamond. I am more than happy because, guys, my life is so enriched. And there's so many things that you can do to build your business, but it takes action. If you're sitting there and you're watching TV or you're reading a romance novel or you're knitting or whatever, guys, I'm telling you, put that stuff away for a little while. Focus. Get your action going. So, in conclusion, here's the deal. You have total control over your DNA. You may sit there and say, I'm not a leader, I'm shy, I can't do this. Guys, you can do it. You just have to make the decision to change. She said this, stop wandering and stop wondering. Stop it. Sit there, make some decisions, pull the trigger. You can do this. So here's my question to you. What is your DNA? What are you doing? What are you going to do? How are you going to change? You can do this. Okay, so really quick because I know we're over. Trila, do we have a drawing? Can you pull somebody out? Did you do that yet?
Yes.
We have a winner. Okay, who's
No, I haven't done the drawing. I was going to show my screen. I don't know how to share my screen. Hang on.
I don't know. We're almost out of time.
Okay, I'll just do it. Hang on. Let me
Okay.
get back. I'm using the random name drawing generator.
Okay, that's cool.
And it's Sheila Tarantino.
Oh, Sheila! Yay! Okay, Sheila, look, you won this journal. I hope you get to see it. Okay, I'll get that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Do what?
I can't see the screen because I can't see the screen because
Okay, well,
I'm so excited. I really don't know.
That's cool. There's a picture of it on the team page, but I'll get it to you in the next couple of days. Yay! Okay, everybody. I hope you learned something. I'm telling you, you've got to go to Super Saturday if you can. You've got to go to convention, and they're going to announce convention at Super Saturday. Guys, I just cannot tell you how much fun we had. Oh my gosh! And you get to meet all these people and learn all this stuff and party and socialize, and it's just an amazing thing. So here we go. 3. That's the magic number 3. I want to see everybody win that planner this month. And if you have any questions or you need anything, you guys just reach out to us. We're here to help you. And as always, dream big. Thanks, guys, for joining us.